I know who you're talking about. You're talking about the kid with the shoes that have toes in it.
Hey there guys, welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It is Tuesday, October 9th at 12:26 hours, and we've got viewer mail. Today's going to be kind of a weird one, so just hang in there, but we'll start out nice and simple with viewer mail. This is from Jason Halverson in, I think that's Dewworth, Minnesota. The bottom of the label is kind of cut off, so I can't really tell. It's D something worth, Minnesota. For those of you at home that want to follow along, his zip code is 56529, so you can tell me what city he's in. Dave, we started something.
Uh-oh.
More damn Super Bowls! We're like a very small step away from remaking that TV commercial where they dumped the thousands of Super Bowls down the street. Yeah, this is, by the end of this week, we gotta roll it out and do some tests. All right, what was the gentleman's name on this one?
Jason Skuglik.
Jason Skuglik? Okay, thank you, sir. This is a light. I just got your email on the contact us form like 5 minutes ago saying my light's in today. So, okay, we'll assume this is your light. Now, there's been a lot of people who have sent, wow, this is a nice one. There's been a lot of people who have sent lights in. This is what I need to know, because I said, hey, everybody tell me your name. Well, it gets a little bit more complicated than that, because there's 3 different types of lights. So what I need you to do, if you have donated a light to the Geek Group, one of the emergency lights, I need you to send me a message either on Facebook or do it on Facebook is the best way. If that doesn't work for you, if you don't know where my Facebook is, because I'm so hard to find, send it to as a private message on this YouTube channel, not as a comment. Actually send it as a message with what type of light you got. So give me your name and the type of light you got, because there's people that donated $60 lights like this one, and I'm pretty sure you want your name on the big, awesome, expensive light, and there's people that donated the regular lights, and they want to have their name on their light. So this way we can at least get you to the right light type, and then when you get mounted, we'll go through every time we hang a new one, we'll get, like, I'll get a video that day whenever, like, because the electricians come and they do them in big batches. They show up and they're here for, like, you know, a whole day, and they do like 15 lights in a day. So we'll go around, we'll do a video and say, hey, there's your light, there's your light, there's your light. It's a whole thing. So, no idea what this is. It says fragile. It's a very big box, but it's got fragile written all over it. And all the best toys come in fragile boxes. It's a whole lot of something. Doug, did you do something? Doug, this smells like you. All kinds of foam. We're going to make a whole vocal booth out of all that foam. Packing job looks like Doug, too. Somebody sent me an entire box of packing bubbles.
Sounds exactly like Doug.
Sounds exactly like Doug. What? If this is a whole damn box of packing bubbles, I'm going to laugh my ass off. There is... Oh, no, there's something deep down in here. There's a couple somethings. This is getting surreal. Okay, that's heavy. So I'm going to set... It's very heavy and wrapped in a lot of packaging, so we're going to set that one right there for a moment. By the way, Roger, you'll notice I'm using the Leatherman you said. Whoa. Big copper contact on the end of that. It came from Hugh.
From Hugh?
Hefner?
No. All right, here, set that aside. Came from Hugh. what I think it is. We have to be very, very careful with it. And when they say fragile, they mean it. Any of the high voltage geeks right now are making squealing noises. And if you're not making shrill, jabroni-esque squeaking noises at this point, you are not paying attention to what I'm opening right now, because you're about to freak out. And yes, we're taking our time and doing this carefully. It's worth it. It's worth the wait, I assure you. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. Now, all the serious high voltage geeks by now have already figured out what this is. For those of you that haven't, I will delicately roll it over. But here's the three things you need to know at this point. You'll notice there's a glass envelope, so it's a vacuum tube. Look at the size of the output terminal. Look at the size of the input terminal. Notice that there's pipes around it. It has a water jacket. It's an Ignitron. That is, and you'll notice it has a memory. Okay. Like if I start it rolling this way, yeah. It's because there's a bunch of mercury inside it. Oh my God, that's beautiful. So, all of you high voltage geeks out there, there's your part numbers. You might want to start looking this up. And Hugh, thank you, sir, because that is not a cheap toy. Mr. Kidwell, you need to get over here now. We have work to do. We'll be back with more after this.
I learned how to run a machine shop.
Set up an enterprise-level server.
Program 9-foot robots.
Make lightning!
Edit video.
I'm building a radio station.
Light bulb terrarium.
A high-performance electric car.
I'm a CNC geek.
Computer geek!
Robot geek.
Physics geek!
AV geek.
I'm a radio geek.
Craft geek.
Car buff.
No matter what kind of geek you are, we've got a place for you here at the Geek Group. Come join us. We build awesome. Alright guys, it's 13:43 hours. I'm here at Muffler Man on Plainfield where we've got Geekmobile Unit 2, or Unit 1 down here. And this is Steve. He's the guy that owns the place.
Alright!
He's awesome, and he is being completely rock star and helping us out with the nightmare exhaust and non-existent brakes on Unit 1. So, we're hanging out and having fun, and these guys are awesome. They're funny as a rubber crutch, and we're going to be back when we do the proper rebuilt exhaust. We're going to be doing a whole demonstration on this big, giant tube mandrel here. This is a mandrel bender for tubing. It's not a mandrel bender?
It's just a Ben Pearson.
It's a Ben Pearson muffler shop tube bender.
That's exactly what it is.
Don't worry, I'll know what the damn thing's called by the time we do the video. But check it out. He's got all kinds of dies and everything for it. He's got dies up to 3-inch. He's got these really nifty expander things. I want to see these work. That's just cool. That's just cool. So, we're going to be doing some video here and having a lot of fun. But his mission today is to fix the welder and get the car back on the road because I've got to be over at the news at 3:30. So it's 13:44 now. By 15:30, I got to be on the air at Channel 13 because we got to do a thing about the Red Bull Stratus thing going on. So it's a day. It's a whole day. So we're going to be hanging out here for a little bit, rocking out with this.
Alright, we got that together, we got this together. Now, we are gonna back this thing up.
want this in the air yet?
Yep, push that button and I'll take it up.
Useful things you learned at the Geek Group. How to properly operate a rotary hoist.
Okay, we have to weld on anything, you gotta have a good clean surface. If you don't have a good clean surface, you won't have a good clean weld. Put these two back together. And grab my help. Would you check, please?
Yes, sir.
We have a team that we got going on here.
Tired again.
You want to look at that? We're going to fill that. See, we cleaned it all up. We're going to fill this weld. We're going to put weld in there.
Excellent.
All right? I need my helmet.
Your new gun, Steve-O?
No, I have to
Cleaned it up.
see. Want a good grounding surface. Good. We wear a welding helmet so we don't burn our eyes. Okay, I like to get on the roof if I can. I know who you're talking about. You're talking about the kid with the shoes that have toes in it.
Yeah!
I think he's awesome.
Yeah, Mikey's a good guy.
I make it look easy standing like this, but you gotta stay slender. You gotta stay fit. You gotta stay fit, guys. If you don't stay fit, you're not gonna
You know what the cool thing is right now?
When you get 50, you ain't gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna let that cool down for a few minutes.
You know what's really cool? All the geeks at home.
We're gonna lower it down and we're gonna jerk the tires off it or spin the tires around so we can break the bleeders loose.
Alright. All the geeks at home watching this that have ever done any welding are all squinting. Even though they're watching their computer screens, they're all squinting every time you fire that up.
Oh yeah.
Didn't notice that until I pointed it out, did you? See right there. I like to mess with the viewers a bit. It's entertaining.
Well, that's what it's about, having fun. Okay, we have back here, we have a bleeder. Don't look very healthy. Okay. We're going to break these loose here first. Chuck, we fill this bottle up. We need water. We don't want to catch nothing on fire. We have a Super Soaker 7000 right here. This one here is something you guys shouldn't be seeing.
Actually, we do a very similar thing for killing wasps.
Well, this will kill something.
Yeah, it's great for killing wasps.
And then we have the Super Soaker 9000. The Super Soaker 9000 is a non-stop ending roll water. And if you want, you can hook air to it, push 180 pounds to it. This is... Whatever it is, it's yours. Then you can wear your Hellraiser. A little bit of Jesse James in there.
Make sure you put your socks and
Now, what's the Greek group?
Geek Group.
The Geek Group.
We're a science center. It's, you ever see Mythbusters?
Mythbusters.
Yeah, TV show Mythbusters?
Yeah.
Imagine if you could go to Mythbusters and hang out and build stuff. That's what we do. Or like if you could hang out at Monster Garage. That's our kind of thing. It's a makerspace. It's all about getting, mainly high school, college kids, about getting excited about building stuff.
Okay.
So you got to tell me the story about those socks, man.
These socks? No, you want to know? I used to work doing plumbing. And when you do plumbing, you're gonna play with poopy.
Okay.
So whenever you want to eat lunch, or you get home and you don't want your shoelaces all poopy, you can pull them out of the way and take your shoelaces on time and not have poopy on your fingers. So I did that for so many years. And now we got the Super Soaker 7000. Cooling stuff down. Let's see if this is gonna break loose now.
So that's a little baby socket.
Yeah, I call that my grandson's toys. There's one.
Excellent. So you're opening the brake bleeders.
I'm opening the brake bleeders so we can bleed the system. We need to get all the air out of the system. And I believe that's what's going on. So that's where we're going to start.
What size sockets that take?
This is an 8mm.
Okay.
I'm using an 8mm deep well socket so that I can get over top of the bleeder. And now I got the bleeders bleeding on the front or the rears.
In a minute, Steve's going to be bleeding.
That is so badass.
You know, at first I thought this was the Best Buy Geek car.
Huh?
I thought this was the Best Buy Geek swap.
No, they drive the little dorky Volkswagens. And
What's this for?
That's one of the strobes. It's got lights and siren on it.
Yeah?
And a lot of other fun stuff, but yeah, that's one of the strobe lights.
What for? Just to fuck around?
Just to mess with people. It's a demo car. The car is originally for war driving. That's why it says war driving research vehicles. So it's all about researching wireless communications. That's why there's all the antennas. When it's online, there's 8 computers inside it, 8 onboard computers, and no
really?
passenger seat. There's a pod that goes there.
Oh, really?
But all the science and technology in the computers, we can do that. Fixing the damn brakes and the muffler, we don't even have a welder yet. We got a hoist, we got a rotary lift, just like this.
Nice.
Okay, we have air coming out of the front for sure.
What are you in there for to go out change? What's the status?
The 5 can go down. All the bleeders are broken loose. So now let's let it to the ground.
Yeah, what's up?
You ain't doing nothing.
I didn't
Let that down to the ground for me, Aaron.
What one?
Pull it down to the ground.
I didn't say I was going to do it. I thought I wanted to.
Hey, now we put another one broken.
Yeah, man, I hate that.
Look here.
How does this hood open? Is popping the hinges? This hood opens by popping the hinges?
No, take the pins out.
Pull it in.
Yeah. Pull the pins and then I'll pop it inside.
That's how I get out, man.
That's good. Pop it from the inside.
Alright.
Get some brake fluid over there, Harry.
Thump it. Lift up on it. There you go.
Okay.
You want me to get inside and pump pedal?
Yes, I do.
Huh?
Get inside.
Alright, hang on. I gotta climb down in there. Not yet.
Let's get out with brake fluid in.
It's a computer car, not a race car. You ought to see the other one.
Computer car, Aaron. You gotta get to the shows fast.
Alright.
Okay. Take it back up in the air.
You want me to stay here?
Yep, stay right there.
Alright.
Turn your wheels. Let's go to the back first.
Alright.
I'm gonna go to the back. I'm gonna do the back ones. Hey, Aaron, you probably hold your fingers on the front ones and I'll hold my fingers on the back ones. And
It feels kind of weird sitting in the car way up on the hoist. Just so you know, it's kind of weird.
okay. That's good enough, Aaron. Can you put your fingers over both leaders?
We're going on YouTube?
Just put your fingers over them for a second.
We'll be back in a second.
Your head me in slow motion.
Your head went like that. That's
Get out of there, the bitches on your ass came back up and knocked your whole damn ear off. What you looking at? You ain't gonna take care of them. We on YouTube. Come on, motherfucker. Put us on that. Come on. Crazy boy.
Alright, where are we at, sir?
We're gonna try and bleed the master. See
Okay.
if somehow we got air in the master cylinder.
Okay.
Barrett.
Yes, sir.
You want to jump in there? Jump in this car?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna bleed this master cylinder. See if we can't get it to.
Is any stuff at the bottom? No, not the
Here. Yeah, it's brake fluid.
You don't get that on the paint.
Yeah.
Take it right off.
Oh, shit. All right, what I'm doing?
Hold on. You just gotta sit there and look pretty.
He's got that down. Yeah.
He's got that down.
I ain't got nothing down here. I ain't got the head down.
You know.
I'm not saying nothing, but just so you know, the siren down there is still on even when the car is off.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. He also might kick your ass if you do that, but yeah.
What's that? Push the brake pedal down?
No, the siren's still on when the car is
Yeah, let's
turned
not
off.
do the siren. I will have a heart attack. I am old. Ooh, you.
I feel a little bit better knowing we're not the only shop full of people like this, so yeah.
No, they're all over.
Oh, what's up there? Hey. I got something around the corner. Not even. I don't know what you want. I'm following his work.
Can you push the brake pedal down, see what happens? Okay.
Spurts at the side.
Yes, it is spurting. I'm trying to get it to spurt. You sucker. Hold on, Barrett.
Oh, shit. Hey, the hood needs to be a little more situated. Right. Get in here. I got to see a Brooks. I'll be back.
Okay. Can you push the brake down? Come on. Okay, hold on. See this thing here. This thing here is not turning very nicely. It's not working with us.
It's been on there for a lot of years. You're probably the first person to take that off since 1993.
We gotta make it so it spins. Okay, break, put. Okay, okay.
You smart, man.
Hold it down. Pump it up. 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 Okay. Pump it up. Pump it up. Hold it down. Pump it up. Hold it down. Pump it up. Hold it down. Pump it up. Pump it up. Hold it down.
Yeah, I think check just pulled up front.
Pump it up. How's the pedal? Shut it off. How's that pedal feeling?
Way better.
I got a pedal now.
Yeah, you definitely got some brakes now.
You know what?
Aaron, you got to reset the oil light on that freestyle?
You bled the master cylinder.
I'm not checking in a minute.
You had so much air in it that it made the master cylinder didn't want to work.
Might be working.
I don't think that there was anything wrong with the master cylinder. I think that it was just had so much brake. Somebody who replaced the brake lines didn't get all the air out of the system and got air in the master cylinder. By getting air in the master cylinder, it won't let it create a vacuum. Won't create a vacuum, can't build pressure. Can't build pressure, don't have brakes.
Okay.
All right.
So what you doing now?
We're going to clean out our mess so we don't catch fire while we're going to get your... All right, I guess we're done for the day. I think that'll be good.
All right, guys, we want to thank the whole crew here today at the Muffler Man on Plainfield, just north of Leonard. So tell them your names. Who are you?
I'm Aaron.
Aaron, Steve,
Beard.
I'm Chuck.
Okay. These guys are funny as a rubber crutch. It's a hell of a fun time. If you need muffler work, brake work, you know, all that jazz, come see these guys. They're awesome. I've been hanging out here for an hour and laughing my ass off the whole time. This is all the stuff that you don't get to see on like TV. It's kind of cool. There's
The frame. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
we're on blue screen right now.
Actually. Does it? Well, I'll go with your opinion. Do you want me to move this up a little bit?
Sure, dude. Here, I'll move it. You tell me where you want it.
Right about there? Looks good.
There? All right. Does it have to be square or anything, or?
Looks good.
All right. I gotta go like do that thing.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of charming to be able to see. It looks like a 3D.
Everything moves.
No, that's cool.
I don't mind this at all. This is odd. Why is this so bad?
In fact, I could see you using that for weather.
occasionally being able
Let's
to
just
see
run through this. This is what's going to happen. It's kind of a slow reveal. We can just talk. I mean, as
I'm kind of curious. I got to ask, are the stars accurate?
Yes.
Okay.
It is an accurate star field. Whether they're moving at the right time. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Woo.
Oh, that's
you. And
where did you get the plane graphic?
It's a 3D object that we can put in there.
Okay.
And if you want, you can just, you know, come this way and say this is a typical height or whatever.
I don't know how you do this. You're used to being able to like look at the monitor and that's where I'm at, and I'm moving around the graphics and just just look over here. Okay.
I'm kind of in the way, but
okay. But
you guys can go whenever you're ready. They're recording. So.
All right. Here we are.
2-minute countdown clock. Okay.
I feel like I should not be dressed like this.
It's probably because I'm wearing jeans and a t-shirt.
I can give you a sport coat.
I can wear a jacket. I'm totally cool with that.
It's up to you.
I had no idea.
I'm gonna roll up my sleeves.
Usually when we do these bits, I'm just in whatever. So yeah. I'm trying really hard not to walk up the wall.
No, that looks cool. That works.
I feel like Conan O'Brien. All right.
Anytime.
So, however you want to start it, if you want to mention what's happening, the Daredevil stunt over New Mexico.
Okay.
So,
yeah. You can introduce him. Are you going to introduce him in the package, or this is a standalone feature, right?
Well, I thought it was going to be a standalone, but I could put in an intro if need be.
Okay.
Like have the anchors say this. You know, we're here with Chris Boden and George Lessons. Yeah, but I guess I would prefer you introduce him.
I want him to introduce himself.
There's an intro.
I want to introduce him.
There's an intro in the script?
Well, there's no script in there yet, but they have Juliet introing.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, so we do have an intro. So I'll write the intro and it'll say who you are and the fact that why we're doing this. There's a Halo jumper that got canceled. Trying to break a world record. How dangerous? Why is this a big feat? That's kind of why you're answering.
Yeah, you hit me with whatever questions you want. I'll do what I can from the science side. He can do his side with the atmosphere and all that jazz. And yeah.
So let's do the science behind the jump. So and you go through the height, the danger.
Has anybody done the math as to what the speed of sound is and whatever altitude he hopes to break it? Because he'll know this, but the speed of sound drops the higher you are, because the atmosphere is thinner. And he's coming from 120,000 square feet. That's troposphere. There is no atmosphere. It's like the speed of sound like 5 miles.
690.
Okay,
something like
that's
that.
way less than it is at sea level. Is that the number that you heard? Or
I'd have to look.
Like 697 or something at sea level.
Because
But he's not at sea level. He's in New Mexico. So, he's like 2,000 feet above mean sea level. So it may not be quite as fast.
Well, he will be traveling 690. I don't think you have to go into that detail. Say that is it's breaking the sound barrier, but technically because of the height, they're not. That kind of stuff. But
no, they're breaking the speed of sound, but the speed of sound is a fungible thing. It changes.
Sure.
So.
But all right. So whenever you're ready. So the Juliet it said now we're going to go to Chris and George with the science behind the jump.
Okay.
Who wants to start?
He's starting to show.
Oh, me to start. It's not my package. All right, here we go. Hey everyone, Chief Meteorologist George Lessons, of course, here with
Chris Boden from the Geek Group. Woohoo!
Big skydiving feat here today.
Cool. This is cool science.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. 120,000 feet.
Yeah,
that's what this guy's jumping from.
And we've got a thing showing how high that is in comparison to like jet planes. And how am I leading this in?
No. This first one, just mess around with it, and then we'll figure out for the next one the real one.
That was really cool.
So start us out. He's jumping at a height of 120,000 feet. It's a world record attempt, and
I can say, well, what kind of effects is that on the human body?
Yeah, that I know. I can talk about. I know about the environment up there. I can talk about.
Yeah, jump right in. And do that. So, all right, here we go. 3, 2. Chief Meteorologist George Lessons here with
Chris Boden from the Geek Group.
Big skydiving attempt here today from 120,000 feet. Tell me a little bit about what the effects are on the human body at that.
It's rough. His job is pretty simple. It's step off the thing and try not to die. But there's not a lot of strategy in this.
Okay.
But not dying is kind of hard at that point because it could be 60 below up there. It's very, very cold. And where I've seen a lot of comments on, well, how's he not going to burn up when he comes in the atmosphere? Well, when the space shuttle comes in the atmosphere, it's doing 16,000 miles an hour, so it's got the wind resistance, where he's only doing a few hundred miles an hour. He's just really, really cold. He's got a vicious wind chill.
So he's a whole lot higher than a typical airplane flies.
Oh, yeah.
70 or 35,000 feet. There you are. That's coming down pretty fast, though.
That's for an airplane. That's a typical passenger jet. Stuff like the U-2 spy planes, those go up to like maybe 80,000 feet.
Okay. Now, where does a typical Skydive?
In Traverse City, a guy just took his Cessna airplane and took out the back seats to put a bed in. So now for $340, you can be part of the Mile High Club, and he gives you a certificate.
Looks like we're in a theater.
Okay. I'm down. I don't know if I'd want to do it in a Cessna, but you know, maybe like a Piper Cherokee.
I wanted to call and say, you know, what if I wanted to do this solo?
Come here, I need you to hold the yoke.
What's it called?
This is fun. You'll see that. Well, you will have seen this. Yeah, if you check WZZM13, their website. In fact, here, George will know how to do it. What's the website, sir?
What's the website? WZZM13.com.
All right, if you check the website, which this will be on because it'll be tomorrow for you guys.
Cool stuff with the stuff coming from the ground up. I mean,
we need dinosaurs.
You call it skydiving.
Check the website, and you'll find this video. You'll get to see what we just shot. It was actually really fun. These guys are just great to come and play with. So now I got to go talk to a gentleman about robots. I'll be back.